Hey y'all. Hey. It's me, Nola Empress, Big Queen at the Little One. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, hey, kings and queens, gods and goddess of the light. Y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Ooh, I be want to show y'all my face so bad so y'all can see me. Well, these bitches be hating. They be trying to do magic on me, y'all. And I ain't got time to waste my candles, waste all my good energy. Trying to get that get back. And that's what God do. Oh, y'all, I'm burning some cedar. So if you know what I'm saying? If the sage and the regular sage just ain't working, this cedar actually smells better anyway. But if the other shit don't work, push come to shove, get you some cedar. All right? Throw you some camphor in the corners of your house, you know? In your area, around your area. Just let it burn and shit. So, but let's tap in, y'all. Y'all ready? So I was just like doing a pre-shuffle, and these cards, I was just trying to shuffle the deck, and these cards just fell out. So I guess somebody just fed up, and they're fed up with some type of a shitty offer that they, made, or some shitty offer that they took from somebody. I guess it was wrapped up all pretty and shit. But once they begin to see this person in like the light of day, they start to see that this person, whoever they chose, whatever choice they made, they see that this person was just a bunch of shit. That they wasn't what they was, cooped up to be. So, yeah. Ooh, I wish I wasn't recording. Because I'll take a picture of this fucking red van that keep driving by my house. Yeah, this person here, they're suffering from headaches. Okay, this could be due to stress. This person could be overwhelmed. Whatever this person and them got going on is taking a toll on them, and it's just too much going on. They feel overwhelmed, and whoever this person is that they chose is getting to the point where they just can't handle the situation. It's all too much. They feel like being on demon time, or this is the other person. They feel like maybe they're sleeping with the devil. I'm hearing also for some of you feel like you were sleeping with the devil. This just that get back. You heard me? Yeah, I just said somebody drove by my house. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is a stalker. Somebody's stalking y'all because whoever this person is that they're dealing with, that's stressing them out, all they doing is fighting. I mean, where? Yeah, for some of you, this was your kingdom spouse. And for some of you, you got fed up with your kingdom spouse. You also got fed up with how they were treating you, okay? They didn't treat you right. They wanted to be a player. They wanted to use you. They wanted to be narcissistic. They wanted to have more than one person that they was dealing with, okay? They was looking for the next best thing. And for some of you, you got fed up with that shit and you moved on because you felt like what they were giving, it just wasn't giving. You heard me? You didn't have time to deal with all the stress and, always worrying about where this person was and who they was with and all this shit. Because for some of you, it got to the point where you wanted to lash out. It got to the point where you wanted to act a donkey on a motherfucker. And the best thing you could have done was kind of separate yourself from the situation, because if you have children, why risk your life or risk not having your children because you want to flip out on a motherfucker that can't seem to get it right. You heard me? So, yeah. So this person was your kingdom spouse, okay? It came up right. It says a kingdom spouse is a spiritual marriage where two individuals share a deep emotional and spiritual bond that transcends legal or physical aspects, okay? It's based on mutual respect, shared values, and often a belief in predestined connection, focusing on emotional intimacy and spiritual growth. Yeah, also somebody here may have like a speech impediment, or they stutter, or they talk with their tongue. This is somebody that may be wanting to speak to somebody, but they're having a hard time finding the words. This could be somebody that really have a hard time speaking up for themselves. They may be needing to do some throat chakra work, maybe. Maybe there's a blockage somewhere in their throat area. I don't know, but this is somebody that, for some of you, you took a risk dealing with this person. Ultimately, for them to end up still being a player, still trying to be a user, still trying to cheat on you, right? So you took up the deuces, all right? Yeah, this is somebody that was in this roach ass energy. For some of you, it's almost if you ghosted them. This could be also somebody that ghosted you, right? for some roach ass energy. It said as this person begin to peel back and see this person who they chose over you in the light of day, they see that they not shit. So this is what they chose. Maybe some of them, they just disappeared on you, your kingdom spouse. They start noticing that you was fed up with them, that it's like you wasn't going to be around for too long, so they try to leave you before you could leave them. And they chose this energy over you. They took this shitty offer from somebody, right? And this person ultimately, however, they just was in some roach ass energy. This is somebody that's very nasty. So if they moved in with this person, they like, this person is really nasty. They really filthy. This is somebody that also is possibly living off of them. This is somebody that maybe they tried to break it off with. I'm hearing numerous times, different occasions. But this is somebody that they're having a hard time getting rid of. This is somebody that runs from the light, right? You know how we turn on the light? If in the house is infested, they have roaches, they just scatter. Okay, once the light come on. This is somebody that is the type of person that don't want no truths to be revealed. They don't want no light to be shed on shit. They chose somebody that wants to keep them in some type of illusion, some type of darkness, keep them stuck, I guess, in their flesh, stuck on demons, like stuck out here, like doing bad in this roach ass energy, if that makes sense. Okay? Somebody here could have tried to leave multiple times, like I was saying. And because somebody is trying to leave, this other person over here, your kingdom spouse, is not ready to leave. Somebody here, they want to leave and give some of y'all closure. I was picking up on this energy. But they want to leave this person now. Come give you the closure that you need. Possibly apologize for how they treated you, right? But this person that they chose over you is trying to seek revenge in some type of way. If this person try to leave or come towards you any kind of way, they're going to be trying to seek some type of revenge here. This person here is struggling. They need their hands on because whoever they chose over you, this person is like literally living off of them. They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. So basically, this person just really tired of this energy, tired of this. They didn't think that ultimately when they presented themselves, they was in this pretty ass box with gold ribbons. But once this person began to get in there, open this shit up, they was like, oh, this bitch ain't shit. This dude ain't shit, you know? Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind and put yourself in a situation where it fits, okay? Only you know your situation. Your spirit guides may have already came to you about your situation. However, I'm just saying take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But this person is now realizing that you guys are the true blessing, that the money, the love, that family type dynamic, those gifts, all that came with you, and they could be trying to lead the other situation to give some of you some type of love offer here. Also, you are looking more attractive day by day. And like I'm telling y'all, there's somebody here is doing some type of beauty magic, some type of spell work on y'all that's connected to your kingdom spouse here, because they just like, oh, you want to go back to this bitch? I'm gonna make sure like she ain't attractive or whatever the case may be. Whoever they chose of you is dark. However, they don't love this person and they want to come back and give you a love offer. They want your forgiveness and they miss your sex. I just said this as I split the deck. They want your forgiveness, y'all. Yep, you over here looking all good, looking paid and shit, looking. Come on now, spirit, you coming through. Yeah, this is somebody that may come back in trying to be manipulative towards you, because they know for a fact that whatever cycle you guys were in, it could be closed. It could have come to some type of end, but they want to come back and try their luck because they're low on money. They're low on everything. Like they need that boost that you used to give them. You were like their supply. Yeah, for some of you, it's going to be a tower if they come towards you, because you this goddess energy and you're not going for no bullshit. And it's also somebody's wrecking their brain about this. They having anxiety about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, I want to come back towards this person. I'm going to try to use the same method I would normally use, but I'm going to just manipulate the situation a little bit because I want to be back in this person's good grace, their energy. And they're going to have the lesson of a lifetime, okay, that they're going to have to learn, okay? Yep, this is somebody that's ultimately going to walk away crying because you're going to make the choice to stay in separation with them. Not because you're being petty, but because how they was petty, how they ended things with you here, right? For a dark bitch that's doing a lot of work on not only you, but them as well. Yeah, but this person, they need a refill. I'm hearing, can I get a refill? Can I get a refill? Can I get a refill? Look, I just said this. Look, this person is a narcissist and you were their greatest supply. Yep. They could be praying and asking God to, make this situation right. This is somebody that constantly watches you guys, okay? It's like they have to stalk you from a distance. They want you to come to you. They want your comfort. They want your love, especially when they're at home fighting for this person, but they treated you so cold-hearted. And your spirit team and you as well had to kind of protect yourself from this person because it was a lot of lies being told and the divine had to step in on your behalf, okay? I love you guys, okay? If this video resonated, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post, comment, upload, or do anything on my channel, on my platform, you guys, okay? Love you. Deuces.